Why breadcrumbs is so important for any application. Hello everyone, my name is Rakesh. Today in this video, I am going to show you how you can implement breadcrumbs in your Angular app. This is how our Angular breadcrumb demo app will look like after the implementation. It has three views basically, home, list and toggle input views. If you notice, as long as we navigate between these views, the breadcrumb changes. Even if you navigate under list view, the parent becomes clickable in the breadcrumb. There is one more thing which you notice here, that the title of the HTML template changes dynamically depending on the route navigation. So without further delay, let's jump into the code. We are going to use Angular crumbs package from npm, which is really a great package for the breadcrumbs in Angular app so far. As the first step, we will install the package in our breadcrumb demo app. To install this package, let's go to our CLI and type npm install angular crumbs -- save. So we are in the CLI here. Let's type npm install angular crumbs -- save. Of course, this is our dev dependency, not global, and hit enter. Now installation has started. We got some issue here. The package installation has failed. Let's see what's wrong here. Oh yes, there is a typo here. Crumbs should be crumbs. Hit enter again. Wait for the installation to be finished. Okay, so the package installed successfully. Let's go to the next step. Import this package in our app module. Okay, we are in our app.module file here. Let's import breadcrumb module from Angular crumbs packages. Now let's add breadcrumb module in the import array. After importing the breadcrumb module, we have to add breadcrumb in our app.routing file. First, in the home route, add data property which will be an object, and inside the object we'll have a breadcrumb property as a key and home as its value. Similarly, in toggle input type route, add the breadcrumb and name it input view. After this, we have to add breadcrumb in our toggle cart list route, which is currently a module and having its own route child component. Let's add breadcrumb in toggle card list view dot routing file, which is currently a parent and having a one child called detail. In list view route, add breadcrumb and name it list view. In its child route detail, add breadcrumb and name it detail. Once you are done with this, let's switch to our CLI and run ngserve command to run our app and see if everything is fine. Now serve has finished. Now let's go to our browser and check our app. Our app looks fine, but we didn't see the breadcrumb in action here yet because there is still a one piece is missing. Yes, you guess it right. We have to add breadcrumb code in our app.component.html file, which will be the root of our roots. We are adding breadcrumb code here. We will start writing with syntax called breadcrumb and we'll close this syntax with closing breadcrumb syntax, same as other HTML elements. The most important part of this code is that we will get breadcrumb data as breadcrumb array and we'll loop through it using ng4 directive and get properties from breadcrumb route object, which we're gonna use it here. The first one is URL and the second one is terminal and the last one is display name. We will check if route.terminal is false. It means it's not an active route. We'll pass the router link directive and router.url its value. And we'll show router.displayName in the UI as a breadcrumb name. If it is opposite, then it means it is active route. Then we will show only router.displayName in the UI. We are done with our code now. Let's go to the browser and see our breadcrumb in action. If you see here, when we navigate between the routes, the breadcrumb on the top changes accordingly. We can also see while navigating to list view's child component, then parent breadcrumb becomes clickable since it's not an active route. So our if condition is working fine here. The last missing piece here is title on the top of the browser tab. It should also change when we navigate between the routes. So to create dynamic title, we have to first import few dependencies from Angular crumbs and platform browser packages. The first dependency we have to import it from platform browser called title. And the second one is called breadcrumb service and breadcrumb from Angular crumbs package. Now let's call this in a constructor. We'll declare private variables called title service and breadcrumb service. After this, in ng-on-init, we'll call breadcrumb service and subscribe its breadcrumb changes method. So whenever breadcrumb changes, we will call the title service dot set title method and pass the create title method, which will take crumbs response as a parameter and perform the action. Let's declare create title method here and pass route collection type breadcrumb as its param. And inside we'll declare variable called title. This will be our parent or root title. Then we will filter it out the root collection to get display name from route collection and assign it to the new variable called titles. Next, we will check it. If title length is false, then it will be only have parent title to set. We create another variable here called route title, which will get its value from title to string method. In title to string method, we'll take a param called titles and then we'll return final string of our title separated by hyphen. And then above, we'll return route title and title together. So as we are done with setting dynamic title, let's go to the browser and see our running app. We'll have the titles as well. Yay, we finally set the dynamic titles with breadcrumbs, and as you navigate between the routes, you see the title also changing, even for the list view route and its child routes. If you like this video, then let me know your opinion by commenting below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for until next video.